Survival for expats.
In the concrete forest.
On Friday nights.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the final part of You Can't Sit With Us. This is the weekly show where we fucking white girls get wasted. Doing what white girls do best, in other words. Can you all hear me okay, by the way? Because I've moved my mic. I don't know if you can hear it. So let me know in the comments if you can hear me properly. On our show today, we have the lovely Ellen from New York. She's been teaching us how to talk from Long Island. That was really bad. How to talk. Wait, I got to think about it. How to talk from Long Island.
That's pretty close. That's good.
Talk. I was going to do a bit where I was going to teach Ellen how to speak Yorkshire. But I don't want to do that anymore.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
So on British accents, all right, there's so many of them, right? Mm-hmm. My dear friend Stephen Jones.
Who we love.
Pop culture queen. Like
Guru.
He's amazing. Yes, pop culture guru. His stepfather has a Cockney accent that he swears he turns on more to alienate people. You know what I mean? Like when he came to visit me, it was like, I can't even do it. But his accent
Dine out the apples and stairs, mate.
It was like so put on. He was like, you don't speak like that all the time. Like you're doing it because you don't want them to understand.
Yeah, and sometimes I do that, like, because the first time I visited Canada, everyone thought I was Australian, and it really fucked me off.
I don't think you sound Australian.
Yeah, but some people, like, especially if they've never left, like, a town, they
That's
always
true.
ask if I'm Irish, Scottish, or Australian, and I'm like, no, I'm from England. They goes, but you don't sound English. I'm like, no, I don't sound like I'm from London.
You're like, there are like 1,000 dialects.
Yeah, right? Like, I can tell
there.
if someone's from my town or a town 20 minutes down the road. I can tell.
You know what accent I love? People from Dagenham.
Dagenham, yeah.
Because I watched with Steven,
Stacey.
Oh my God, I can't, no. Oh wait, but Stacey from Dagenham was on that show. But we watched, oh fuck, I can't remember. Sally Fields was in it. It was about like women's working rights and fuck, what was that movie called? Made in Dagenham was the movie.
Oh.
Anyway, we saw it and I was like, this accent is so cute.
She's so goofy. She's like, yeah, maybe
Yeah. Anyway, but like when Stacey was on whatever X Factor, whatever. Stacey from Dagenham. I can't. Anyway,
I love
sorry.
I really like Scouse. Oh, sorry, I keep spitting everywhere. I got too much liquid in my mouth these days. I really like Scouse accents. I mean, Nan's a Scouse, and she's always like, "Yeah, you dirty wazzock. What the fuck are you talking about?" It's so funny because she grew up just outside of the Beatles, and my Nan's maybe just a little bit younger than the Beatles. Maybe a little bit older. I actually don't know how old they are. But my Nan's like 80, so yeah, probably a little bit older. So she grew up right next to the Beatles and never ever met them.
Yeah.
But then Cassie's dad is like best friends with Paul McCartney.
Of course he is.
Yeah. There's like, and he's so,
I've only known Cassie for like 12 hours, but
Yeah.
I already know that, of course.
something on my leg. And it's so funny because at first you think, oh, this is such a bullshit story. Like, Cassie, you're a compulsive liar. She shows you pictures and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, when I first met Cassie, she'd tell all these stories, like, and I thought she was just saying it to, like, impress me or, like, I don't know. I was like, why are you always saying all this?
Her
like,
life is just ridiculous. In a good way. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous in a good way.
Like, I wouldn't wish for her childhood because it wasn't very good, but, like, she's got a lot of cool stories and her dad is amazing. He's like,
Yeah. And she owns it. Like, she made it, you know.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I know I'm a spoiled brat, but haha.
Yeah.
She's very self-aware.
Yeah.
It's not like...
But you have to applaud.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing that I'd really do applaud Cassie on the most. So right now for the final part of You Can't Sit With Us, we're going to do our tradition of welcoming a new guest into playing Never Have I Ever. If you're watching from Hong Kong, Australia, and you want to have a drink on a Friday night, have a fucking drink and play with us. If you are from New York or somewhere on that side and it's breakfast time,
have a mimosa if it's breakfast time.
Have a mimosa. Put some Baileys in that cereal. We're going to get down on a Friday. So never have I ever. Now there's lots of different categories for this. There's dirty insects, school, relationships, work, drinking, and random game. But of course, this is You Can't Sit With Us. So it's either going to be drinking or dirty insects.
I like dirty insects.
Me too. I already picked it. Okay. Never have I ever. Are you ready? You're ready. You're already preparing. You're like, never have I ever. Yes, I have.
All right, so I have to drink if I never did it?
If you did it.
If I did it.
If you did it.
Okay.
Casey! So we're going to drink if you did it. I like how you already pre-drank. I went, never have I ever. She's like, yes. Whatever it is, I've done it. Okay. So never have I ever watched gay porn and liked it. I've watched gay porn. It's not like...
I have.
It's not like I enjoyed it or I didn't enjoy it. It's just, it's not for me. But I also don't like straight porn.
It's not, all right, it's not for me, but it's like, if you can think like, okay, this is happening to me, that would feel good, then it's like...
Yeah.
So I'll give that a technically yes. That warrants a drink.
Oh, I pressed quit. Sorry. They moved the button. Never have I ever removed all my pubic hair. I don't see how that's dirty. It's cleaning up.
But this comes with a caveat. I prefer it like that. But if I'm with a guy and he can't, if I like haven't groomed, if that's a problem for him, fuck him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, it's especially also with like hairy legs.
Yeah. I've had this conversation before. Some of the best sex I've ever had, I've not shaved my legs. I've like done no maintenance here because it's very like, I am who I am, and this is what we're doing right now.
Yeah, and it's not like we want to be like, oh, I'm a hippie and natural, and I want to be like Forrest. It's like, hey, I haven't had time to shave all 44 inches of my leg, and I haven't had time, because it's hard doing it down here. You guys think it's just like 1, 2, 3 and done?
You have no idea.
Because hair grows everywhere around there, underneath places we can't see. It is not an easy task. It takes time, and it takes a fuckload of effort.
And I'll say this, I don't get rid of it because I feel like I need to because someone else wants it. It's because I want to.
Yeah, I never go full bald eagle because I personally don't like
a landing strip.
I like a landing strip, just like something, because otherwise I feel like this could be a little girl's vagina.
Yes,
and
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. And there's something very wrong with that.
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg did a big rant about that once on The View. Oh. Because it is. It's very pre-pubescent. Anyway.
Yeah, and it's weird that guys like fantasize about it in the same way that guys fantasize about girls in school uniforms.
Yes, and it's like, okay, adult women don't wear school uniforms and they have hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never have I ever eaten during sex. For me, I'm picturing like a pie or like some chips or something.
Something big.
But like,
I have to think about this.
Does that count?
Does drinking count as food?
Yes, because it's made from potatoes.
Then yes.
Look at you. Ellen is generous. Oh, great. We love adverts.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Adverts are our favourite thing when playing You Can't Sit With Us. Shut the fuck up, girl. Never have I ever faked an orgasm. Can I just drink this whole thing?
All right. But if I'm to give advice, it depends on the situation, but generally, I don't think you should fake it.
I don't either. But
sometimes you're just like, wrap it up.
Because guys are like, no, I really want to make you come. It's like, I just know.
And you're like, I just want this to end. Come on.
Even if it's really good, I'm like, I just know I'm not going to. Like, nothing you're doing.
Yeah.
And it's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's just a situational thing. Like, it's not going to happen. So if it makes them feel better that I've come, sure.
Yeah.
And also I'm the same, like, guys never do it for me when they go down on me. Like, and I masturbate all the time, so I know it works. But like if you've ever been in my room, like my entire windowsill is just lube.
Wait, can I tell you a funny story?
Yeah.
Just Joe and I had an argument about this. One time, a mutual friend of ours was with us, and he's like, he's not a prude, but like he doesn't like talking about sex.
Icky, ew.
Yeah. Ooh, ew. So we were like,
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. So we were.
Honey, I don't want to talk about it.
We were in the city and I was like, oh my God, we need to go to a sex shop, honestly, just to make our friend feel uncomfortable. Because like he needs to grow from this and get used to it. So we went in and I remember we were chatting like, these things, meaning like dildos, vibrators, whatever, would never be as good as the real thing. And I remember I looked at the woman who worked there and I was like, I'm sorry, does your dick have beads and does it spin and vibrate? Because I think he felt a little insecure. care.
I feel like men do feel very.
It's different.
They feel
it's different.
They feel very emasculated by it. They're like, oh, this penis can do so many things, and you know you'll never like a penis again if you have this. And I'm like, well, that's true, but there's a lot of things you get from sex with a human guy.
It's different.
A human in general. It's different. You get a lot of endorphins and stuff, and you get a lot of emotions out of having sex with a person than you do from a machine. Like when I masturbate, I do it when I'm watching TV. Like, I'm not aroused by the Graham Norton show. I'm not aroused by watching LoJoke. It's like unless Damien Loon's on, my friend. I'm just doing it because I'm like, my body needs a release. Like, kind of done.
Play DJ and then done.
Exactly. I love that. Play DJ, best thing ever. So yeah, it's just a thing that we're like, hey, this is what we do. Gonna get it out of the way, and it's not. It's different. But yeah. I'm sorry, guys, but your dick can never compare to something that spins and has speeds and vibrates and is fucking big. But I actually don't really like really big dicks. I can't take them. I know that sounds so bad, but I just can't.
If it's like, what do I even do with that? Yeah, if it's like a fucking baby arm, what am I supposed to do with that? What my arm? I don't. A comedian says that. That's why it's in my head. Anyway, it's like, first of all, there's no way that whole thing is going in my mouth, and second of all, I'm not entirely sure that whole thing is going in any place in my body.
I had a boyfriend once, and his penis was so big, like it literally didn't fit, and he was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. We don't have to have sex." And I was like,
"We can have it like a quarter of the way."
I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "I've never really been able to have sex with anybody unless they had children," and I was like,
oh my God.
Okay.
You should do porn.
For reference.
If he's that endowed.
For reference, the bottle wasn't this big. It was a Stella Artois bottle. So imagine a Stella Artois bottle. He sent me a selfie with his dick next to it. It's the same size as a Stella Artois bottle.
You know, I feel like...
And I feel sorry for him because he's like...
Culture dictates like, oh, big dicks are amazing. But it's fucking not. It's too much. Yeah. It's too much.
But also, you know, really small dicks are also not that great either. If you can't feel anything.
You know, I'm
okay with having a smaller dick than average. I'm okay with having normal sized dicks. But I wouldn't sleep with a guy and it was like, honestly.
I'm a true believer in like, it doesn't matter what the size is. It's like, whatever the motion is. But there's like a point.
Yeah. You've got to know the right positions.
In college.
I like this.
Okay. I was living in a single dorm, which means like no roommate.
Cool.
I know. So I used to see this guy who was like 2 doors down from me. And we would like pass each other going to the shower. And I would observe him. And I'd be like, wow, like all of that is...
What's going on, my friend?
All of that is fine. So eventually we find each other and we hook up. And literally in the middle, I was like, he like came very quickly. And I was like, I thought we were like switching positions. And then he was like,
oh no.
No, that's it. And like, I felt so bad, but like my immediate reaction was like, that's it. And I was like, oh my God, he's never gonna have sex again. I think I ruined him.
God. I've definitely ruined sex for some guys.
I felt terrible.
Just because you say things in the moment, you're like,
yes, it was totally in the moment. It was totally, because like, I just read it wrong. I didn't mean it. It wasn't a problem. Like, it was still fun. It's fine. But I was like, is that it?
Yeah. And to wrap up this episode on You Can't Sit With Us, when guys come too quickly. Sorry about that. Do Kegel exercises. Anyway, this has been You Can't Sit With Us. You can view us every Friday night from 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. on lojoke.com. If you liked us, you can view us on facebook.com/You Can't Sit With Us HK. Or if you'd like to meet personally, you can view me on YouTube or Facebook at youtube.com, facebook.com/GoAliBongo. This has been my friend Ellen. Wish her well on her travel. She will be here next week and she's been traveling for the next 4 months.
And if you know anyone in Southeast Asia who wants to house me, let me know.
Yeah, if you know anyone that's in like Laos, Vietnam, Thailand, anywhere, let us know on our Facebook and we'll get her in touch. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. We love you all. Damien Loon, Feng Zhong, Snake DD, everyone. You guys that commented, you're the fucking best. We love you. We love super users. We love the people that comment the most, not to exclude any other people. And I'm really sorry if I talked so fast today. I do that. I'm sorry. I know you can't understand me sometimes. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm Cassie.
And I'm Ali Bonga, and we are the hosts of You Can't Sit With Us, the weekly show where we get wasted. We go live on Friday nights on Lojo.com at 8 p.m. So don't forget to subscribe on Lojo.
Mwah! We love you.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.